This video is set up to help you with solving variables on both sides. The first problem I want to do is this one right here. It says 7 and then you have a parentheses equals negative 7x minus 21. Okay, on this problem the very first thing I know I have to do is I have to distribute. So I'm going to distribute the 7. Some students would make comments about, well, what's in front of x if there is no number, and I've always said 1. It's understood that it is 1. So you're going to multiply 7 times negative 1, which is going to give you negative 7x. You bring the x down. And then you're going to multiply 7 times 3, which gives you 21, so plus 21. Alright, and then you're just going to bring down this other side. Now, when you're looking at this, the only difference I see on this side and this side is that this says plus 21, this says minus 21. So in your head, do you think that if we're going to go ahead and get rid of this here, negative 7x, how would we get rid of it? We would add 7x. So if we add 7x here and add 7x here, wouldn't they both become 0? Okay, and the answer is yes. Now, a strategy that I use to solve these problems with variables on both sides is I always like to group things. So, for instance, this side I'm going to put all my x's and this side I'm going to put all my numbers. And by that I mean that right here, this negative 7x, those are x's, okay? And then these are my numbers, or my unit tiles, okay? So I'm going to put all of these, so this is going to go to this side, and this x is going to go to this side. So first step is I'm going to draw a line, then I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to move it because I'm going to put my x's over here. So the opposite of minus or negative 7x is plus 7x, and if I do something to this side, I have to do it to this side, so I say plus 7x on this side as well. Okay, I cross this out because this becomes 0 now. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0, so I cross that out. This is going to be 0 as well. Negative 7x plus 7x is going to be 0 as well. And then, of course, I'm just going to bring down 21 equals negative 21. Now, in this situation, is this true? Is it true that a positive amount is going to equal a negative amount? Of course, no. So in this answer, I'm going to write no solution. Okay, there's no solution because they cannot equal each other. All right, let's go ahead. Let's do one more. This one here is the one we're going to do. 4 plus 8x equals 2 times 2x minus 4. Okay. Now, in this situation, of course, I know I'm going to distribute first. So I'm going to distribute. So I'm going to bring down this side plus 8x. I'm going to distribute 2 times 2 gives me 4, and I'm going to bring the x down, and then I'm going to multiply 2 times negative 4, which gives me negative 8. Okay, now I'm going to do like I did before. I'm going to go ahead and put all my x's on this side and my numbers on this side. Okay, so in order to move this, I have to move all my x's to this side. So on this side I have 4x, so I need to move it to this side to be on the x side. So I'm going to subtract 4x because the opposite of plus 4x is minus 4x. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides, cross out, because this becomes 0 now, right? So now I'm going to bring everything down. That's the whole point of this line right here. I want to organize everything after this line. So I'm going to deal with all of my processes here and then bring them down. So on this side, I'm going to bring 4 down, and then I have a positive 8x minus 4x, which gives me plus 4x. And then, of course, this is 0. I'm not going to bring 0 down because there's no point. It's worth nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and bring negative 8 down. Now, I've now gotten rid of all my x's and put them on this side, right? So now what's the last thing I need to do? I need to go ahead and move my numbers to this side because that's what my little key right here helps me do. So I'm going to move it. So the opposite of plus 4 is going to be minus 4 on both sides. Okay, now which one becomes 0? I obviously know that if I'm moving it on this side, I'm trying to make this 0, so this becomes 0. I cross it out, bring down 4x, and then obviously I know that if I add and my signs are the same, then I keep the sign and I add the numbers. Okay, now how do I solve this? I'm trying to find the value of 1x, not 4 x's, so I know to divide by anything in front of x, which is 4. So divide both sides by 4. X is now equal to negative 3. Okay, negative 3. Alright, Now I've helped you do them, so now you have a chance to work on that extra credit assignment.